こんにちは。
先生、こんにちは。
今日日本語の練習で合ってましたか？
まあ、どっちでもいいけど。
やりやすいようにしましょう、じゃあ。
そうですね。
はい。
よろしくお願いします。
はい、お願いします。
とりあえず一つ質問がある。
はい、どうぞ。
英語の先生、私、前英語の先生。じゃあ、なぜ日本人は英語を話せないのか、ちょっと教えてください。
私は、
一番理由は何ですか？
完璧を求めて恥ずかしがり屋だから。
でも、恥ずかしくないでしょ？
私は恥ずかしくないよ。私じゃなくて、みんなでしょ？ in general でしょ？
そう思わない。
Is it about me or other people?
I don't think so. I don't think that Japanese people are shy.
No?
実はこの、なんていう言い訳は私、失礼かもしれないけど、大嫌い。
本当？別に失礼じゃないと思うよ。
大嫌い。日本人恥ずかしいから違う。日本の経済、世界3番でしょ？超大きな経済。この大きな経済、恥ずかしい人は作れない。Shy people cannot build this type of economy ね。
Okay, yeah, I have a better answer.
じゃあもう終わった。シャイのことも違うか。これも終わったか。そっか、よかった。じゃあもうこれも言わないでくださいね。この理由ね。
何ですか？
このシャイのことはもう、don't tell other people that the reason why Japanese people don't speak English well is because they are shy, please. Okay?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Please. Promise?
Okay. Yeah, I promise. Alright. I think, okay. Promise. I think it's because Japanese people, 学校で、なんか、it's about being perfect, right? Like, 100点, like it's about maybe coming from education, like being perfect, like if you make a mistake, then, you know, the minus points and no punishment though, but, 学校教育で、丸、×で、学校で育ってきてるから、間違えるのが怖い。喋って間違えたらどうしようって結構教えてて、みんななんかね、教えてて、ちょっとつまずくとね、ソーリーとか言っててね、謝らなくていいよっていつも言ってるんだけど。
これ一番の理由？違うと思いますね。
違う。じゃあブラッドさん教えて。
じゃなくて、日本人でしょ？あと、英語の先生でしょ？
私はそう思ったんですけどね。
どうやって英語を教える？もし、なぜ日本人英語を話せないのか、どうやって英語を教える？できないでしょ？ You have to know why in order to teach, じゃない？
Well, that was my opinion.
Because これよくわからなかった。何が厳しい？英語の先生は厳しいから？
英語の先生が厳しいってわけじゃなくて、日本の学校ってね、すごいね、なんて言うんだろう。減点法って言うんだけど、合ってるか、間違ってるかがとっても大事なのね。だから、
世界はほとんど同じじゃない？スコアあるでしょ。
I don't think so. Yeah, like in the US or Canada, it's more about here's my opinion, even if it's wrong or good. It's good that you said something. But in Japan, it's more about if it's correct or wrong. So people get so afraid of giving their opinions. So I think maybe that's why they're so afraid to like speak and make mistakes.
What about mathematics? Mathematics is, there's no gray area. It's 2 plus 2 is 4. There is no, I think it's 3. I think it's maybe 5.7. 違うね。Mathematics の場合は日本人問題ないでしょ？じゃない？ They're not afraid. It's exact science, chemistry, physics, biology, science.
But you don't show it to someone, you know, you don't show your mathematics to someone. Like English is more like expression. You have to talk to people, so you're afraid to make mistakes.
これまたシャイになっちゃった。Afraid to make mistakes. I told you, you cannot build economy, this big economy, by people who are afraid of making mistakes. You cannot build Toyota by people who are afraid of making mistakes. You cannot build Shinkansen by people who are afraid of making mistakes. Japanese people are not afraid of making mistakes because they make mistakes every single time when they speak English. でも、全然止まらない。違う。
この理由はどうですか？喋る練習が足りない。
OK, ちょっと変わる。Why aren't American people good at speaking foreign languages?
Why aren't American people?
Are they good at speaking foreign languages?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Why?
Well, it's because...
Are they also shy?
No, they're not shy.
Maybe the education system also sucks. Maybe they're also afraid of making mistakes. Why aren't they good at speaking, for example, Spanish? You know, there are so many Spanish speakers in the US, right?
Yeah, I know.
じゃあなぜ?
Well, I think it's because I lived in England and Canada too. It's because if you can speak English, you can communicate with so many people. You can visit different countries. So you don't feel the need of learning English, I think, and other language. That's what I felt. Yeah.
なるほど。
Well, they need to learn English for us. Maybe Americans feel that way. Yeah.
これまだミステリーですね。なぜ日本人
ミステリーですか？
まだこの理由は shy とか afraid of mistakes とか、教育厳しいとこれちょっとよくわからなくてとか、何が
喋る練習は足りないと思いますよ。一生懸命試験勉強で。
でも、again, in America, they have plenty of opportunities to practice Spanish.
Yeah, that's true.
In Canada, to practice French.
Yeah, that's true.
でも、全然ダメね。アメリカ人、例えばカナダ人じゃない？
Yeah. Yeah, in Canada, not everyone speaks French too, in Quebec or some areas in Canada. But yeah, US is different. A lot of areas people speak Spanish as well. So
Yeah, but these are from South America. These are not, born and raised in the US. Yeah. OK, じゃあ教えますね。
はい。
ちゃんと聞いてくださいね。言語は何ですか？言語というのは何ですか？
言語というのは何ですか？
What is language?
More to communicate.
To talk ね。違う。言語は知識を得るための手段。情報を得るためのツール。get。give じゃなくて get。英語を勉強ではなく、英語で、
勉強。
好きな情報を、ゲット。勉強するね。Language is a tool for getting knowledge. もう一回。英語を勉強ではなく、英語で、好きな情報を、ゲットね。
I think you're right. I think I've read an article. The reason why Japanese people don't go abroad or learn English is they can learn stuff in Japanese. So they don't feel the need of going abroad or learn English. Yeah.
じゃあもう一回、なぜ、OK、もう一つ。スピーキングは知識を得るの副産物。この難しい日本語調べた。副産物、何がボーナスみたい。バイプロダクトみたい。サイドエフェクトみたい。Speaking is a byproduct of acquiring knowledge. And 大事なポイント。Vocabulary and grammar are not knowledge.
そうですね。
じゃあもう一回教えてください。なぜ日本人は英語を話せないのか？
日本人が英語を話せないのは、さっき私が言ったように、日本語で情報が得られてしまうから、英語勉強しようと思わない。
じゃない。
の？
英語を勉強ではなく、英語で好きな情報を勉強。 Language and knowledge is the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Language is history. Language is chemistry. Language is mathematics. You cannot learn language without knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing. And vocabulary and grammar are not knowledge. Mm-hmm. Knowledge, to for example, when we ask each other, what are you knowledgeable about? You don't say, I know kanji. You don't say, I know vocabulary. You don't say, I know grammar. You say, I know history. I know chemistry. Okay? Mm-hmm. So language is a tool for getting knowledge. Mm-hmm. Speaking is a byproduct of getting knowledge.
Right.
So you cannot learn the language without the knowledge. You cannot say learn English first and then start studying chemistry. It doesn't work that way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Right.
Speaking is a byproduct. Speaking is a bonus, side effect. Mm-hmm. Knowledge is the product. Knowledge is the main point. Mm-hmm. じゃあ、もう一回教えてください。なぜ日本人は英語を話せないのか。
日本人が英語を話せないのは、英語で情報を得ようとしないから。
Exactly. 日本人は日本語で好きな情報を調べるとか、勉強するとか。That's it. It's a simple reason. It's not education. It's the same reason why native speakers of English don't speak other languages. Because, 教えてください。
Because they can learn everything in English.
Exactly. And not just
true.
Everything, they get the best information in English. The reason why you can speak English better than most Japanese is because
there was something I wanted to learn.
教えてください。何?
Well, I wanted to learn about horses in England, so I had to learn English.
No. You had to learn English じゃなくて、you read about horses or you listened.
Yeah, in English paper. So.
Exactly. You didn't learn English to learn horses. You learn English because you were reading about horses and stuff.
Horse paper, yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Speaking language is a byproduct. Okay? Your focus was the knowledge, the information. あと何? Horses, あと多分 English, American movies 好きでしょ? じゃない?
Yeah.
So when I say knowledge, I like the word knowledge, but knowledge, information, entertainment. It's all kind of one. But speaking is a byproduct of acquiring knowledge. Watching TV will not improve your speaking, which is a little strange. People find it...
Right.
It will improve your listening, but will not teach you what to say. ね.
It's true.
勉強になりましたか?
勉強になりました。なんか私が教えてもらっちゃいましたね。
As I said, I was a teacher. I was a language teacher until I realized that language cannot be taught. Language cannot be taught because there is no knowledge in the language classroom. Nobody goes to a language classroom to learn history, to learn about horses, to learn about marketing, to learn about programming. They all go to learn vocabulary and grammar. And vocabulary and grammar mean nothing without the knowledge, without the information. It's not the problem with the Japanese classroom methodology. It's the same everywhere. Nobody goes to a language classroom to learn interesting topics. They go to learn the language. Same thing in the US, in the UK. So DMM とかなんていうBerlitz とか、全く意味がない。本当に。
なんか、そうね、私と、まあね、いつも英語のレッスンしてるけど、ただ話して上手になるんかなっていつも思ってるよ。
It took me 10 years because it's so natural to think that in order to speak well, you need to speak more. Feels so intuitive, feels so logical. 違う。Speaking is a byproduct of acquiring knowledge. We don't improve our speaking by 全く意味がない。考えれば it makes no sense whatsoever. You improve your speaking. You riding horses will not make you good at talking about horses.
No.
Eating food will not make you good at talking about food. You need to read how other people talk about horses, food, movies, and stuff like that.
Right. It's true.
It feels so... So basically, the most difficult thing for people to understand is that language is not for speaking. Speaking is not the main function. The main function is getting knowledge, getting information. That's it.
I think it's easy to see, like, you know, like how much you can speak, because, you know, like evaluate, because it's, you know, comes out. So maybe because people want to know how much you can speak and stuff, maybe.
No, there's no benefit in this type of conversation. Zero. The benefit in this conversation today is for you, because you got new knowledge from me. You see, the benefit that I moved my mouth, hajimemashite, genki desu ka, makes no sense, okay? This conversation, whether it's in Japanese or in English, do you really care whether we have this conversation on Japanese or English?
I do not care.
Exactly. The topic is important. The substance is important.
Are you here to educate DMM teachers? That's your job. That's your mission.
That's my mission, yeah. Two free lessons, 2 trial lessons. Yeah, you're the lucky one, and there'll be one more lucky person.
Oh, this is your trial lesson?
Trial, of course, yeah. I will never, ever pay to practice my speaking. Right. Never, ever.
Now I know, yeah, you wouldn't.
I think that people who pay for speaking are either lonely or delusional. No, I'm honest. I'm
right.
Yeah. Makes no sense to me. Makes no sense. Imagine I come to you at a bar and I give you 1000 yen and tell you, let's talk. How would you react?
That's
well, what about here? Seems normal.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Because I'm getting paid. Well, I guess it's the same, but it's through the platform. So, like, it's different that someone just come and approach at me and here's 1,000 yen.
Yeah, but it's the same thing. That's my point. That's the same thing. Let's talk. It makes no sense. You will be. But here, because it's teaching, I don't know why. I really don't know why people pay money to speak. I really don't know. It doesn't make sense to pay money to speak. Have you ever paid money? You have. Japanese people find it very normal to pay money to speak.
I didn't.
Okay. So, yeah. So that's my point. I used to be a language teacher until I realized I was providing a service I wouldn't pay for.
Right.
I never paid. I will never, ever pay to have a conversation with native, non-native. I don't care. I would never, ever pay. Let me ask you one more question. Would a Japanese person pay money to have a conversation with you in Japanese?
No. Unless I'm like, club or like, host or hostess kind of thing.
You have one life. Don't waste it.